You might be giving your baby something that looks harmless, but could be hurting their development without you even knowing it. Sugar, snacks, colored juices, they're common, but they can seriously affect your baby's growing brain and body. In this video, you'll learn the 10 worst foods that can harm your baby's development. Knowing what to avoid is just as important as knowing what to feed. Before we get started, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Here you'll learn how to care for your baby's health in a safe, simple, and natural way. A baby's body is still developing, and that includes the brain, gut, immune system, and even behavior. Giving the wrong foods during this stage can interrupt or delay important growth processes. For example, a baby's digestive system is still immature. That means it can't handle harsh ingredients like refined sugar, too much salt, artificial additives, and bad fats. These things are hard to digest and can cause inflammation, hurt the gut, which is connected to the brain, and even lead to behavioral issues like irritability and poor sleep. Plus, unhealthy foods take up space in the diet, leaving out what babies really need: nutrients like iron, omega-3, choline, zinc, vitamins, and fiber. Avoiding harmful foods isn't being overprotective. It's a smart way to protect and support your baby's emotional, physical, and brain development. Refined sugar is one of the worst things for babies. Even small amounts can cause inflammation, behavior changes, and stress the pancreas, raising the risk of insulin resistance later on. Sugar also disrupts gut bacteria, which affects digestion and brain chemicals like serotonin. That can lead to poor sleep, crankiness, and trouble learning. Another big issue: babies are developing their taste preferences now. If they get used to sweet flavors early, they often refuse healthy foods like fruits and veggies later. Avoid giving sweets, candy, boxed cakes, chocolate milk, and anything with added sugar. The best option is no sugar at all until age 2. Ultra-processed foods may seem convenient, but they're terrible for babies. They're full of artificial colors, flavors, chemical preservatives, and way too much salt, with almost no real nutrition. These products often trick parents with colorful packaging and labels like kids or with vitamins, but they're packed with ingredients your baby's body doesn't need or even recognize. That puts stress on the liver, kidneys, and immune system. Eating too many of these foods is linked to attention problems, hyperactivity, and early obesity. Things like packaged buns, sweet cookies, salty snacks, and sugary milk drinks should be avoided. Real food is best: fruits, veggies, eggs, rice, beans, simple, fresh, and homemade. Sodas and boxed juices are loaded with sugar, artificial colors, preservatives, and even caffeine. Everything a baby doesn't need, and that can seriously harm development. These drinks can lead to childhood obesity, sugar addiction, poor sleep, and even trouble focusing. Some sodas contain caffeine, which overstimulates your baby's nervous system. They're also highly acidic and sugary, which damages baby teeth and makes kids reject water and natural fruits later. Experts are clear: babies should only drink breast milk, formula, and water. Skip the soda and store-bought juice, even on special occasions. Hot dogs, ham, bologna, and other processed meats are not baby foods. In fact, they're dangerous. These meats contain nitrates and nitrites, chemical preservatives linked to neurological issues and even serious diseases over time. They also have lots of salt and saturated fat, which can stress your baby's kidneys, raise blood pressure, and trigger inflammation. Worse, they're very low in real nutrients, so feeding these to a baby means less room for foods that actually help them grow. Even if they seem convenient, processed meats should be avoided. Choose fresh, home-cooked meats like shredded chicken or plain ground beef instead. Fried foods like French fries, nuggets, and pastries aren't just high in calories. They're full of trans fats and damaged oils that can seriously affect your baby's brain. These fats change brain cell structure and lower memory and learning ability. Fried foods are also hard to digest, irritate the gut, and block nutrient absorption, especially iron and calcium. Over time, they can lead to obesity, high cholesterol, and liver problems. Even kid-friendly versions like frozen nuggets or baked fries often contain the same harmful ingredients as other processed foods. Keep fried foods out of your baby's diet. Go for baked, steamed, or grilled meals made with real, fresh ingredients. Coffee, chocolate, cola drinks, and some teas like black or mate contain caffeine, a stimulant that should never be given to babies. Caffeine acts on the central nervous system, and in babies, it can cause hyperactivity, crankiness, trouble sleeping, and even shaking. Since their bodies are still developing, it takes a long time to break down caffeine, so the effects last longer. Plus, caffeine products often come with sugar and additives, like in milk chocolate or flavored drinks. Even just a little taste isn't safe. It's best to avoid all caffeine until at least age 2. Your baby's brain needs calm, not artificial stimulation. Too much salt is a silent danger for babies. Since their kidneys are still developing, they can't process large amounts of sodium. That can cause kidney strain, fluid retention, and even high blood pressure early in life. Salty foods also change your baby's taste buds, making them less likely to enjoy healthy, mild-flavored foods later. Things like instant soups, seasoning cubes, salty snacks, processed cheese, and kid-friendly crackers often have more salt than a baby should eat in a whole day. Experts say, don't add salt to baby food during the first year. After that, use very small amounts only. Cow's milk might seem natural, but it's not safe for babies under 1-year-old. It's high in protein and minerals that can stress your baby's kidneys, which are still developing. It's also low in iron, raising the risk of anemia, and it may trigger allergies or gut inflammation, which affects nutrient absorption. Another problem is that cow's milk can replace breast milk or formula, which are designed to give babies exactly what their growing brain and body need. That's why babies under 1 should have only breast milk or proper baby formula, never regular cow's milk. Many cookies, crackers, cereals, and snacks sold as baby food are actually full of sugar, salt, bad fats, and chemicals. The cute packaging and health claims hide ingredients that don't help your baby grow and can actually cause harm. These snacks often contain corn syrup, artificial colors, hydrogenated oils, and preservatives that can cause allergies, gut problems, mood swings, and even affect behavior. Also, giving these snacks often teaches babies to prefer processed foods over healthy ones like fruits and veggies. That makes it harder to build good eating habits later. Avoid these products as much as possible, even the ones that say no sugar or organic. The best snack for a baby is real food: fresh fruit, plain yogurt, soft veggies, or homemade baby food. Have you ever given your baby one of these foods thinking it was harmless? Which one surprised you the most? Drop a comment below. Your story might help other parents make better choices too. Avoiding the wrong foods is just as important as choosing the right ones. In the first years of life, your baby's body and brain are still forming, and every bite matters. By skipping processed foods, fried snacks, and sugar, you're protecting their nervous system, gut, and helping build healthy habits for life. Remember, the best food for your baby comes from nature and from your daily care. The choices you make today shape your child's future. If this video helped you, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with other families who want the best for their babies too. And remember, this is educational content and does not replace medical advice. Always talk to a healthcare professional for personal guidance.